Hello there, fellow gamer potheads. This is Putty Man here, and I'm showing off the SHAREfactory on PlayStation 4. I'm going to utilize a video I actually did 100% completion on, which was FEZ. So we're going to use that video to utilize it and show you what you can do on the PS4 as far as making videos and sharing them. Now, as you see, I'm posting this through Facebook. For some reason, PS4 just doesn't, and as you see, that's some of those transitions we showed there. But as you'll see, there's not too much you can do. A lot more you could do before, but there's still that problem of not sharing to YouTube. Apparently, you just have to go through your Facebook to show off your friends, or on your page, as I'm, doing right now to you guys. So, all right. First off, you're gonna see here. This may look like I'm cheating, but there's an oddness to FEZ. There's some things you just can't get without learning a little bit of password coding. And when it came to puzzles and platformers, it was something I just grew up on. I'm in the NES age. There was a lot of platformers back in that day, so I got really good at it. And puzzles came along too through PC and later games. It started off early with Tetris, so that's the reason the whole puzzle element appealed to me into this game. So right now what I'm doing is I'm actually looking for the last few pieces of one yellow cube, and then I can go to the forest and show off my little 100% completion symbol, which it did take me a second. I had to find where they were. There was just some small parts I didn't realize I missed them, because a lot of the things, once I found a room, if it utilized any kind of FEZ-ish, I had to sit down and write stuff down. I actually had to write the whole language down, finding pieces by pieces. It's very difficult, time-consuming. So you see me here using the warp to get back, and you're gonna eventually see me doing a lot here. You'll actually see towards the end of this video that excuse me, sorry, I had received a party invitation, but I'm recording at the moment. Thank you. Okay, stop. Anyway, so like I said, the reason I'm showing this off is there's only a few things you can do, and there's transitions, but apparently I've learned one thing: you have to take bits and pieces of video and trim them down in order to utilize the transitions. And so you can't literally use a transition within the video. I would have to take, which I am going to spend more time on this, but I'll have to take the video, cut it where I want, load that video back up, cut it back again. It just takes time, and I'm sure that, but the thing is, you can actually utilize and probably make some great videos just via the PlayStation 4 itself. So it gives it something fun to tinker with and make much better videos. And if you have watched any of my other videos in the past, first, thank you. And as you notice that there isn't much commentary, because I don't have a computer at the time, and me being a computer geek, I don't see why I don't have one, but the one I had kind of crashed. And so I chose gaming over PC, and that's just how it's always going to be. So which I know PC also could be gaming. I don't want a bunch of comments from PC gamers. I understand PC as gaming, and I could spend the money on that, but if I had a choice, PC or this, and I got this. But luckily you can edit your videos pretty nicely through this. Now, I'm also trying out the headset that came with the PS4, because this is going to be a crucial point when it comes to making videos. If my voice has been distorted or bad at any point in this video, it's because of this headset that came with the PS4. Clearly doesn't pick up well. Now, if it is picking up well, bravo. That means that they made a decent headset. It's not going to be stellar, but if you can hear me clearly, that means it's doing pretty good. As you see, I got another cube. The next two cubes should be in one same room. It's just a matter of getting there. And you'll see me, jump into portals. The portals seem to be confusing at times. only because they just all look similar to me, you know. I mean, aside from a different color, they all don't give off too much of what they are. So, you see me found that portal there, and that's clearly where I gotta go to get the next ones. But we're 5 minutes, 19, 20, 20 seconds into it in the video, and hopefully the video's picking up well. So let me stop here, and I'll come back to you guys in a second. So finish watching the video, and I'll see you at the end. Hey guys, Putty Man again. I'm just gonna jump in for a second here. Now I'm gonna probably hear this again. Hear someone say something about this. But you're gonna see me use the flight. Now, well, here's the thing. I don't have the video up of when I first figured this out because it took me hours. There was one chest you could not get to, and I'm like, why is I couldn't get there? And I tried everything. I screwed around, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. So I just decided, fuck it, let me just screw around. And at one point, I pushed up on the control pad, not even thinking about it, and I suddenly started flying. Apparently you do something later on in the level where it gives you that ability, where I couldn't tell you. It happened to me right after I beat the game and went back to get more cubes. That's when I found the flying ability. But what you're going to see real soon is where it, well, the second part where it really needs to be utilized. And I'll come back to you guys in a second when we get to that point. Okay, and here we are close to the end. Now this part right here, the only way you actually can get here is by having all of the cubes. And as you'll see, I do have it all. It will unlock this door. But what lies behind it? Ooh, that's the fun part. Not much. Now this is what I was talking about earlier, that when you have to utilize a blind, there's an item above, but you can't get to it. You'll see that I'll rotate the screen, there's nothing to find, nothing. So I realized I had to use the find ability. How did I find it? Well, like I said, just by pushing, like using old codes like back in the day, Konami codes. I figured out if you push, just accidentally pushed up, and maybe fire up. And apparently it was needed in order to get the 100% completion, so that's why they keep doing it here. And when you beat the game, if you go through the original ending, you actually get, if you go do the ending again, you get a new ability, but the first time I beat this game, it actually gave me the ability to see in the first person mode, which actually should come up here pretty soon. Little FEZ there should go into first person mode. There it goes. Okay. So yeah, and that was utilized to read FEZ, the language in the game, the little symbols. I had to look on the ground to find it in order to get the 100% completion, to find the cubes. So there you have it, 100% completion on FEZ. And this is Putty Man with Gamer Potheads. And keep in mind that we're all about the high score. I'll talk to y'all later.